Whew. Hi,
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good. You have a good mic.
Thank you.
I also
Appreciate
have
it.
one. Do you want to see
Uh,
my mic? Why are you
a
thinking so
mic.
much?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. This is
So, which country are you from?
from the Philippines. Where are you from?
You're from the Philippines.
Yeah.
What about that accent?
I used to live in the States. That's why my accent's so strong.
Okay, you used to live in which place?
The States, USA.
For how long?
Couple years. Hmm, let's say like 10 years. I used to
10
live in the States.
years.
Yeah, 10
It's not a
years.
couple of years, it's like a decade.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I wasn't being correct.
Okay, that's fine. But how old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay, so you left, like, tell me your story. Like, when did you move to the US and when did you return?
I was probably 4 or 5 years old when I moved to the States. Then lived most of my life until I was 12 and then moved back to the Philippines.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how many years ago you moved back to the Philippines?
5 years. 5 years.
5 years ago. Okay, so what were you doing in the States? Like for your studies, for your father's job?
Um, I think it was for studies that I moved to the States.
Studies.
And I
So
think better living.
better living. Okay, which state did you live in?
I lived in Utah.
Utah. Okay, who did you move in with?
I moved with my family, but I used to live with my grandparents for a little while.
Okay, uh-huh. So your father got a job in Utah.
Yeah, my father got a
Very
job in
good.
Utah.
Like, by the way, did you feel any racism? Like, did you any kind of
The places that I lived in
uh-huh.
Utah and some other places that I lived in the States, I did not. My parents tried to not put me into the racism. But when I moved into the Philippines, there was a lot of racism. Like my skin color was too black. I was called a monkey on the streets.
In the
Like,
Philippines?
yeah, in the Philippines, people who were supposed to be like me
Uh-huh.
were being racist.
Why?
And then because my skin color was too dark, or I was mixed. I'm black, white, and Asian. So
Okay.
being mixed was like, oh, you didn't get your white side. You didn't look like every other Asian. And then I was also like a bigger build, not like how Asians are small and tiny. I was built like an American who's supposed to be, a little wider, a little bit stronger looking. So I was bullied for being a little quote unquote overweight when I'm not actually.
Okay, you are a little bigger. That's why?
Mhm.
That's actually
Yeah.
good, I guess.
It
It's
is a good thing.
yeah.
Apparently, when you're bigger, it means you're richer here. But I was bullied for being like that.
Like who is to call you monkey in the streets?
Anybody that would come and look at me, even classmates or anything, I went to school and I was called too fat or I was
Fat,
called too black.
black.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was not a fun experience.
Nah, like in the streets, are they like random strangers or like
Yeah,
your
they are
kid?
random
They
strangers.
would call you monkey on the street.
Yeah, monkey on the
It
streets.
doesn't happen in. Do you know where I'm from?
I have no idea.
Have a guess.
India,
Yeah, it doesn't
probably?
happen in India.
It does not.
If you
Oh, God.
walk on the streets, nobody will call you monkey.
Oh,
It never
that
happened with
sounds
me.
yeah. Yeah,
Like
no.
my friends used to call me names sometimes. Like those are my friends. That was and it was not very bad,
Mhm.
but not so bad. So in
Yeah.
the streets, like are those like boys? Are those boys or like anybody, girls?
It would be anybody, boys or girls. And sometimes it'd be grown men.
Grown men.
Yeah, grown men. I've been followed, like just followed around.
My God. And it's
Yeah,
also
no.
very scary when somebody
Yeah.
follows you.
Yeah, it
Don't you
is. It
think?
is terribly scary. I've
How
been
old are you
followed
right now?
by
15?
I'm 16 now.
16? Okay.
Hmm. And but when I was followed, I was 13 years old.
Okay, uh-huh.
Hmm.
It's risky sometimes, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, it's very risky. I got followed by somebody who looked like he was like 50 or 60 years old
Oh
in a
my
car.
God. In
They
a
were following
car.
me in a
It's
car. Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
In a car, like, were you alone?
I was with my cousin at the time. But he was following us, like trying to talk to us,
Okay,
to
and
invite us in.
okay. Try to get away from such people, in the streets,
Hmm.
because you
Yeah,
don't know their intentions. Yeah,
yeah.
and once in Canada, I was talking with a girl. Okay, she was 20, but she was quite small, and somebody
Hmm.
tried to kidnap her. So from then on, she keeps like a Swiss knife and a pepper spray, I guess. So you can also, if you feel like threatened, you can also carry such things with you.
That is what I do. I do. I do
That's what
carry
you
a
do.
knife and do carry
And
a
like,
spray.
do you have do you move alone when you go out? Can you move out alone?
No, I cannot. I cannot move alone.
Okay,
It's hard to get a job until you're 18 here.
okay. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So that's something new that I learned today, that I did not expect that Philippines, it happens in Philippines. Like, do they only call you or they call you other people as well?
Um, Other people as well, probably. I would say other people do that.
But it has nothing to do that you returned from US. It has nothing to do with that, right?
Yeah, no, no.
No. Okay.
Because I look like every other Filipino. I don't, unless I talk, then I look like every other
Yeah.
Filipino.
But you are just a little bigger, and in comparison to other Filipino people, you are just a little
Hmm.
darker. They are
Hmm.
calling you names.
Yeah.
That's something I did not expect. I watch
Yeah.
vlogs, and I watch, like, do you know Dale Philip?
Hmm.
You know Dale Philip?
Yeah, I do. I
Who is
do.
that? Tell me.
I believe it's a. I don't remember. I don't remember if I can
Okay,
name.
he's like a Scottish man. Okay, Scottish, 25 years old, and he moves to different countries. Like, he visits India, Philippines, London,
Yeah.
like England, I guess. So he goes to different countries, and he blogged a lot in the Philippines, and it was, people are quite nice to him, helpful.
Is he
But
white? He's white, right? I believe. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. He is like
Yeah.
very white.
A lot of people in the Philippines believe that if you are whiter in complexion, you are richer, and so you must be nicer to them. So you'll get a lot more benefits. So there's why he is being treated so nicely is because one, he's an influencer, and two, he is white. So he is treated quote unquote better, but he gets his money stolen. Probably gets his money stolen a lot of times when he doesn't pay attention. Because when you're white in the Philippines, since you're viewed as richer, you get charged more money for the things that you
Oh
would just buy
yeah,
normally. Yeah.
that's for sure. Like, at least in India it happens. Like, in India, for like tuk tuk or like for cab, they charge you
Hmm.
more. Like, if they see
Yeah.
that you are a foreigner, and if they think that you don't know how much it will cost, then they will charge you more. So if you visit a foreign country, especially in India, have a guide, Indian person with you. So
Mm.
then you will get treated equally.
Hmm.
But in some places, like over here where I live, we have a museum over here. It's called like Chandanagar Museum. Okay,
Hmm.
so over here, it's written that Indian price is 5 rupees, foreigner price is 20 rupees.
Mm.
So 4 times higher. But
Jesus.
it's they are doing it like openly. So there are some places where the guide cannot help you.
No, no,
Yeah,
that must suck a lot.
that's expensive. So,
That is expensive.
and what time is it in the Philippines?
It is 2:12 in the morning right
To
now.
12 in the morning. And when do
Hmm.
you sleep? Night owl?
Uh, I should be sleeping now, but I am drinking, so I'm not sleeping.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking soju.
Let me see. Is it like some kind of beer?
It's a like rice wine,
It's
like stronger.
rice wine.
Yeah, rice wine. It's like a
Oh,
Korean alcohol.
does it make you dizzy?
For me, yeah, it makes me dizzy. I'm
Oh
currently
God.
dizzy right
Are,
now.
are you
It's because I'm
allowed to
alive.
drink alcohol like at 16? 16? Like,
I am allowed to drink alcohol. Yeah.
okay. Like it's legal.
Um, they don't care, but it's not legal. But they don't care.
They don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In India, it's 18
Hmm.
when it is legal. Okay, so you have been to USA for 10 years, Utah. Any other country that you visited?
Yeah. I haven't visited any other. I've visited like Japan probably
Mm-hmm.
once, but it's like other Asian countries, some of it. But other than that, I just live most of the states. I
Okay.
will eventually start to visit like other countries, like Europe and
You want to
some
visit
other.
other countries?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so who do you want to travel with? Your friends?
Um, I have friends online who live in separate places like Sweden and Ireland and India, and
Okay.
I have a lot of friends that I could contact and be like, I'm gonna be visiting here. I would
Mm-hmm.
like you to help me out here.
Yeah. But are you going to travel alone or with your friends?
Um, I think I'd be traveling alone.
Oh God, that's a little too risky, I say. Like if
It's
you.
it's risky, but when you travel alone, like
Uh-huh.
you go on a plane and then you tell that your friend that you're visiting the place that they live in, you could be able to contact your friend and talk to them and they could come and see you and help you out in the place that you're actually staying at.
Okay. Especially like for women, it's a little. But for
Yeah.
men, it's also risky because thieves stuff
Yeah.
like that is there. But for women, there are other kinds of problems.
Hmm.
So when do you want to travel?
I want to be traveling at like maybe 23.
23. Okay. And currently you are in your school.
Hmm?
You are in your school currently.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in a college right now.
You're in college. Okay. What are you studying?
I'm trying to do mortuary science.
What science?
Mortuary.
I don't know
Be a
what it is.
mortician. It's working on dead bodies.
Mortician. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mortuary science. Right?
yeah.
Don't you like, did you do that? What is that called? That thing like where you have to cut it open.
No, 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 no. I view the organs in the heart and everything
Uh-huh.
like that. I view the inside. I do not cut the body.
Okay. So what do you have to do exactly?
You have to start study how the body works,
Okay.
what causes this person to die,
Mm.
um, makeup and cosmetics. Because
Mm.
since I want to go into the mortician industry, I have to drain the body and sew up the body and make it look nice.
Mm. You need to put some kind of makeup after
Mm-hmm.
the death so that it looks
Yeah.
nice, right?
Yeah.
And like
Mm-hmm.
at old ages people die more often than at young ages. So
Mm-hmm.
what, like, is it mostly because of heart attack?
Mm, I would. I do not think it's mostly because of heart attack in all ages. It could be just accidents that happen. There's a lot of ages that it just
Mm-hmm.
ranges from. Heart attacks usually range from probably like 40 to maybe 50 or more than that. That's where I would believe that heart attacks would range into. But like for teenagers or young kids, it could be a gun. If I was living in the state, it would be gunshot wounds. It could be an accident. They could have. It could have been multiple different things. Choking. It's a lot of different things that could happen.
Okay. But how did you get into this, like, that this kind of thing?
Um, I was into it when I was younger because my mother
Oh.
was really into. She was into unsolved crimes or like murder mystery
Oh.
type shows where like you don't know how the person died or anything and they try and figure it out. I started getting into it, and then my grandfather passed away, and I wasn't able to I wasn't able to attend his funeral or anything like that. But I'm sure that mortician took great care, and I believe that morticians put a lot of work and effort into what they do to make it look like how they used to when they were alive, to make it like it's almost like a celebration of the dead. It's to make them or make the people of the living feel at ease of how they're going to be buried.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
put a lot of
So in
that's why I'm so interested in
so
it.
you are a Christian.
I um I would say I'm a Christian, yeah. Uh, but I'm leaning off of religion or
Okay, so you are like, what is that name? No religion person. What is the name?
um
Is there a name?
I don't know if there's a name. I would say not atheist
Religionless.
because
Atheist.
atheists don't believe in religion.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like it's more like some I don't know if there's a name, but it's somebody who's trying to find a religion,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find like a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I believe that I lie into.
Okay. So like in your culture, how do you bury people? Like you have, like, I mean, you have to bury people, right?
Hmm.
In Hinduism, you have to burn people, but over there you have to bury.
Yeah.
So okay. So what do you think is better, like burial or burning?
I wouldn't say there's a better. I feel like it's more of however the person
Yeah, but
that
environmentally
wants.
speaking, I think burial is much better. Like if you burn,
Environmentally speaking, yes,
uh-huh.
burial is better than burning because
Yeah,
you don't have to inhale the fuses of
yeah,
whatever comes off of
yeah.
the
There is
body.
already so much, like,
Yeah,
so much
and when
pollution
you
going
do
on.
bury a body, it's getting taken over by the earth. It's getting decomposed in a way
Hmm.
that it's
And
natural.
the bacterias or like the plants
Hmm.
around they also grow. So
Yeah, the plants take nutrients into it.
yeah, so it's good for the plants. You are helping nature even when you are
Hmm.
dead.
Hmm.
So that's environmentally, yeah, naturally, that's much better. So do you have like siblings?
I do. I have three siblings.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
wow,
they're younger than me. Like I
younger.
said, I'm
You are the
16, so they're all
eldest.
younger. I am the eldest. Yes.
And how old is the youngest one?
How old is the youngest one? Is two
Yeah,
years old.
only two. Only two.
Yeah, only two. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So there is a lot, like 12 years of difference, age difference, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm. Wow. And by the way, what are you doing on Omegle?
I was bored and
Uh-huh.
drunk and a little tipsy, and I wanted to talk to and engage with people.
Uh-huh. Okay. So how often do you drink?
I don't drink very often,
Good.
maybe every couple of weeks.
Okay. Are you trying to get over it? Like leave it?
No, because I wouldn't say it's like I drink every day. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I try and abuse it or I'm not angry at the person. It's very just a thing to just calm down or relax and just engage with people comfortably in a way.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. Do you sleep with like teddy bears and stuff? Like I see a teddy bear, I think.
Yeah, I do. I do
Uh-huh.
sleep with teddy
It
bears.
it like it's more comfortable. Comfortable. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable than sleeping with somebody. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You fall asleep very easily,
I do. I do.
right? So yeah. So like, do you want to get out of this country if you get a chance?
I'm about to leave the Philippines and go back to the States again in
For your
next like six
studies.
days for studies. Yeah, the
Okay.
Filipino educational system is not so great.
Not that good. And India as well. Like in India, if you have like a foreign degree, like from the US or London,
Hmm.
they treat you like the companies have more value for you.
Yeah, that is what they do here too.
Yeah. So you are going to study mortician thing in the
Hmm.
US. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how often how much do you study per day?
Um, Probably like 3 hours a day.
3
If I
hours?
went to the state, I'd be I would be doing probably 8 hours a day.
8 hours
But
including college or excluding college?
including college.
Including college, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If I were doing self studies, it'd probably be just 3 hours, like
Yeah.
how I'm doing now.
Hmm. 3 hours, okay.
You intake more information when you don't study too long. Maybe when you give yourself like 30-minute breaks, because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
in the
Do you study
information
from a
phase.
book or like laptop?
I study from both.
Both, okay. What do you prefer?
I prefer laptop
Mm-hmm.
because you can look up the information also, and
Mm-hmm.
instead of like it just being on text and this is how it is. When
Hmm.
online you could be like,
Yeah.
this could be in you could study this in a different way, or this is how it could be.
Yes, very true. And like when I see the letters on my computer screen, it's more bright, well lit, and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So that's some people say that they like to study from books, but I prefer to read from a computer screen because it's well lit and stuff like that.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. If you're looking at a screen, you're engaging with the
yeah,
screen
yeah.
instead of
It feels more
looking at a book.
alive than a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
A book is like dead. So you
I
know.
do not like looking at books for studying. I like looking at books when reading
Yeah.
and everything, but
Mm-hmm.
when you want to study, you want to be more engaged in the how you
Mm-hmm.
wanted to study, because
Yeah.
you'll just understand the information more.
Okay. And you live with your parents.
Yeah, I do live with my
Okay,
parents,
so
yes.
when you move to the USA, are you going to move with your parents or alone? Alone, I
I'm going
guess.
to be moving with one of my parents,
One of your parents. Okay.
and the other one will stay here for the work.
Okay. The one will move with you for to help you?
No, she'll move there to, I believe, get a job, but I don't know if she's trying to get a job. But she's doing that for support, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Like, since we'll be out in a place that's semi foreign again.
Mm-hmm. Are you moving to the
So she's
same place
for
or
that.
a different place?
I'm going to be moving to the same place.
Okay, but so do you have friends over there?
No, not
No, no
anymore.
friends. Okay.
I was too young.
Ah, okay. So you moved back to the Philippines 5 years ago.
Hmm.
Okay. And she will try to get a job in the
Hmm.
US. She will
Yes.
try, but not surety.
Not sure, because she has a 2-year-old child
She
that's
will
there, so she
take
does have to
him
take her.
with him or her with the
Yeah,
with okay, awesome.
very difficult task.
Do you have any questions? I'm just asking questions.
I know. I don't know. Like, how is it in India? How's
India is
the
doing
environment
fine.
there?
We have a wedding going on just next to our house today.
Oh,
Some
that's
people are
cool.
here, some good. They're happy people are here, you know.
Mm. So
So
how's the culture in India?
not bad, but sometimes people try to nail them who are like if you stand out of the crowd in India, they
Hmm.
try to stop you or they try to stuff like that. Like they try to
Mm.
like if you speak English in India, so
Hmm.
it's mostly good, but sometimes there are some people who oppose such things. But it's mostly good. Like you will get hired better jobs if you speak English, and the schools colleges promote English. But some people are like they are so always.
Yeah. Yeah. Understandable.
What's your favorite subject?
Um, I would say math probably my
Math.
favorite
Okay,
subject.
what
Yeah.
chapter?
Chapter? I
Yeah,
have no idea.
no
Like
idea.
maybe algebra.
Algebra. Okay, let me ask you that. What is the quadratic formula? I think it is the easiest question.
The quadratic for you're asking somebody who is drunk what the quadratic
You don't
formula
know?
is. No, I do not currently know. I am not in the right state of mind
Okay,
to
that's
try and
fine. I think
process it.
it's a square plus b square is equal to c square.
I
This is the
believe
quadratic
so,
formula.
probably. I have no idea. You're the one who knows.
Yeah, I
Right
like
now,
maths a lot actually. A lot.
a lot. You
Yeah.
do.
Physics was my favorite. Currently English is my favorite, but physics used to be my favorite then maths.
English is a great subject to be
Yeah,
on.
English opens a lot of doors for you.
English does open a lot of doors.
Just
It's the
imagine.
most common language.
Yeah, just imagine if you didn't know English and you are moving to the US. How are you going to study? How are you going to communicate with the people? Right.
Exactly. It's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
But since I believe that English is probably taught like everywhere, because English is taught here too.
International language.
It's an international
Yeah,
language
yeah,
because of how the states is so idolized. The states is so idolized that like you
yeah,
must learn it because everybody wants to live in the states. Everybody
yeah,
wants to have that American dream.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So
Anyway, I think I'm gonna probably go to bed,
yeah,
maybe,
you
or
better
I'm gonna
be
skip on
going to
by.
bed. And don't just focus on your business. Don't pay attention to such people who call you such names. Okay, just focus on your business. Okay, they will
Thank you.
disappear automatically.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so
right. Thank you.
no
I will
problems.
talk to you
Uh-huh.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, bye.